Hi friends! Apex Legends Season 12 is almost here, so I thought it would be fun to talk about the lore we might see in Season 12. Story is a large part of Apex Legends, and Season 12 should be no different, especially given the introduction of the new legend, Mad Maggie, and the story behind why she's in the games. And this gives us a good place to start this lore video with. Eduardo Silva, also known as Eduardo, looks like he's going to have a lot of lore this season. You see, Eduardo Silva's mission is clearly to take over the Syndicate. We've seen ever since Season 7 that Eduardo has been plotting to make the people of the Syndicate look bad, and for the people of the Outlands to lose confidence in the Syndicate, and thus allowing Eduardo to rise through as the leader of the Syndicate. Now if you recognise Eduardo's surname as Silva, it's because he is the father of Octane. The reason I expect we might see more Eduardo Silva lore is because Season 12 is not only set up by his actions, but the whole thing is sponsored by his company, Silva Pharmaceuticals. We also got to see in the Season 12 launch trailer that Eduardo Silva was the one who ensured Mad Maggie was sentenced to the Apex Games, and he was also the one that phased shift Olympus and caused all the changes that we have for Season 12. And I do wonder by the end of it if Eduardo really will take over the Syndicate as their leader. I also think with Eduardo Silva stepping into the picture, we might get some more of Octane's backstory. Moving on, I think the next bit of lore we could see in Season 12 is around Ash and Crypto. Ash still has a lot of story to tell, and her mission to rid herself of her split personality is still in progress, as she didn't accomplish that in Season 11. We saw at the end of Season 11 in fact, that Crypto and Ash were essentially teaming up, and Ash even called Crypto a worthy pupil. If you add to this the fact that there are strong rumours that Crypto will be getting his heirloom in Season 12, it could make a lot of sense that we get a lot of lore on Ash and Crypto next season that ultimately leads up to revealing Crypto's heirloom. Of course, we can't mention Ash without talking about Horizon and Newton. We know from teasers in Season 7 that Horizon does one day make it back to her son Newton, but we're yet to see how and when that happens, and I feel like Ash is the key to this. We saw in Season 11 Horizon was really trying to find the truth about her son, and we got a glimpse of information from Ash about what really happened to Newton. However, we didn't get the full story, and I fully expect Horizon to continue her quest through Season 12 to find out what happened to her son, and I actually think this is one of the better pieces of lore running through Apex Legends, so I really do hope we see this through Season 12. The Season 11 comic also saw Watson and Crypto trying to fix comms units on Stormpoint. It's possible this could link in with Bangalore's story. We know Bangalore wants to find her brother Jackson, whom she believes is still alive, but we also know she wants to try and make it home to Gridiron because that's where her parents and the rest of her family are. Linking in with this is Revenant's story. Remember, Lobus sent off Revenant's source code to Gridiron, and we know Revenant wants to die, and the only way for him to do this is to destroy his source code. The issue is Gridiron is some 20 years away from the Outlands, and while Revenant has plenty of time as a simulacrum, he doesn't necessarily have all the resources he needs to get to Gridiron. For example, he needs a ship, and he needs people to crew that ship, people that know how to navigate, and will actually be able to get them to Gridiron. And this brought us to an unlikely proposal from Revenant to Bangalore, with him suggesting they could work together to both get to Gridiron. Now, it was an open-ended conversation that I think we could see more of in Season 12. And matching with Bangalore's story is Wraith's story. You see, an alternate version of Wraith, the Voidwalker Wraith, accidentally sabotaged Bangalore's attempt to get information on Jackson, all the way back in Season 2. So now we've got Wraith trying to help Bangalore discover the truth around her brother, but also discover more about herself and hopefully find her missing memories. I think we'll definitely see more in this story in Season 12. They're all kind of interlinked, Wraith, Bangalore and Revenant, so I'm really interested to see what happens there. Now I can't finish a Season 12 lore theory video without talking about Mad Maggie. Mad Maggie's the new legend in Season 12, and she has a very strong past with Fuse. After growing up together and spending years being the closest thing each other had to family, their relationship took a downturn. In fact, the last time Fuse saw Mad Maggie, she was falling to her death. If you cut forward then to the Season 12 launch trailer, you could see how shocked Fuse was to see Mad Maggie arrive in the games. I'm pretty certain we'll see some fireworks when these two reunite properly in the lore of Season 12, and it's definitely going to be fun. I wonder if Maggie will be jealous of Fuse's friendship with Bloodhound. I guess we'll have to wait and see on that one, but for sure there's got to be some lore for these two legends. Anyway, these are just a few bits of lore that I can think of that would be interesting to see through Season 12. But let's wait and see what happens. I hope it's going to be a lot of fun. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.